God forbid it ever comes to this, because this is ridiculous, dangerous, and stupid. Can you use a straight razor as a self-defense weapon? Cutting somebody with a knife during a self-defense situation is so far down on my list of probabilities that normally the fighting knife I carry is like a fashion statement. I don't expect to ever have to use a blade to defend my life. It could come to that, but it hasn't so far. So I always carry a utilitarian knife, typically a Leatherman, something like that. I always have another knife that's just for fighting. When I was a kid, I used to carry a straight razor in my boot. I think I'd seen a bunch of like mob movies and stuff, and it just seemed reasonable to me to have a straight razor, so I got one at a pawn shop. I cannot think of any situation where this would be a good self-defense weapon. Number one, because it doesn't have a lock. Okay, I mean, you fuck around with this, it's gonna come down, you're gonna lose some fingers. I know that there's definitely martial arts that involve these kind of razors and stuff. I'm good. But it tends to be that like this is the way people recommend to use them. Just hold them like this and just, you know, go like that. Keep your fingers away from that blade. That seems kind of scary to me. The only way I can think of that would be like moderately safe would be like this, like in your hand, like if you're like, you know, as almost as if you're going to shave with it. It's difficult to push this blade down further than that, even if you put force to it. Your finger's in the way. Also, my other fingers hold it back over here. Even this, though, I mean, this feels pretty fucking scary. I feel like one wrong move, I'm going to cut my fingers off. But yeah, so the main thing that straight razors have going for them in terms of self-defense, I think, is that they're scary. They're intimidating. I have like a deep fear of razor blades. Like carpenter's knives, like just box cutters. Like to me, that's like worse than a gun. I don't know what it is, but yeah, this scares the shit out of me. Somebody pulls a razor at me, man. Could be all the movies I've seen, but I'm gonna either do whatever they say or I'm gonna start bucking. I was reading about straight razor fighting. It seems like that back in the early days, like early 1900s, late 1800s even, there were certain groups that were kind of marginalized. They weren't allowed to buy weapons. You know, African Americans, man, you couldn't really just go buy a knife or a gun. So, but what you could do is have a straight razor with you, because that you could kind of make the case that, you know, you're just shaving with it, but that way you could have self-defense too. So, you know, I read all these weird articles and stuff, and people used to get fucked up with straight razors. Like there was like full-on like razor fights, you know. I don't know nothing about like a chivalrous razor fight. Somebody pulls this out on me and they're gonna get shot. I definitely have it, and I'm definitely gonna carry it sometimes, I guess. But like I said, God forbid it ever comes to this, because this is ridiculous, dangerous, and stupid.